Cybernation Uncensored.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. We are back with our Cybernation Uncensored, bringing you Fallout Asia. We today do not have our wonderful Logar the Ogar with us, so we are going to be missing our Val for today. But I do have an exciting piece of news for everybody who has decided to tune in. This is your chance right now, if need be, to possibly take a step back, because today is going to be a pretty fucking insane day. As I just told my players, wishing our wonderful stink palm here a happy belated birthday. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wishing him a happy belated birthday because with birthday wishes, this is the happiest that any of the players are going to be for the next 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, it's wonderful news all around. And I'm going to be dropping some of that information in just a minute, but what I would like my players to do first is to introduce themselves. So, starting on top with Raven, go ahead and introduce yourself, and I will start dropping our links in chat.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. Tonight I'll be playing Camacho, your Merc survivor. You can find me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. Give us a prayer, we might not survive tonight. Thank you.
Hey, don't be so sad about it. It's okay. Things happen.
You say that now.
I mean, +2s and positive plot twists in chat, those always help, folks. So, you know, the channel points are there for a reason. Johnny Drop, go for it.
Hey everybody, I'm John. Tonight I will be playing your Nurse Handybot Minsky. Possibly for the last time? Question mark. You can find me over on the Discord as Johnny Drop. You can find me here Fridays, other Sandman3096 in the chat. And if you would like, you can go ahead and check out my SoundCloud at Arkson.
Alrighty, thank you. Our player who is unable to join us tonight is Logar the Ogar. You can catch him over on twitch.tv/Logar the Ogar. You can catch him over on Twitter as well, and he has an Instagram of him and his adorable freaking cat, Logar and Twig. So you can catch him on over there. Tracy, go for it.
I'm Tracy, or StingPalm007. You can catch me on Twitter mostly, but I'm also in the Cybernation chat, Discord, and in chat under the same handle. And I am playing Dr. Xian Yu, who hopefully his luck will carry him through today. But we'll see.
And last but not least, and not being forgotten this time because I've got it written down, Violet Neon, go for it.
Hey everyone, it's Violet Neon, and tonight I'll be playing Murphy, and he's a gambling man, so he's going to gamble that he's going to be around here next week as too, even if all of his friends won't be. And when I'm not here, you can find me everywhere else as Violent Neon on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord.
Thank you. Alright, we've got our wonderful background going on right now. I'm going to bring this on in a second.
Don't make me use that, because I will.
I'm trying to make it more upbeat. I don't know why you're being so Mr. Negative right now. I'm trying to make things upbeat with cool sounds. All right. I'm gonna drop in some links on here for you folks. I've got some big news to share. Ooh. Oh, reached the character limit. That's wonderful. There we go. Okay, cool. As you can see there on chat, we got a bunch of little things that I am giving you guys links for. First and foremost, check out cybernationuncensored.com for all of our supplements. Fallout Asia, my supplement that I'm working on right now, I've got a buttload of things that I'm adding in, so the update is still not finished because of extenuating circumstances with work and COVID and all of that jazz, but it's getting worked on, don't worry. You can catch my perchance generators over on Reddit, and you can also find all of my other links over on Linktree. Now, the two pieces of cool info is that, number one, we have twitch.tv/2d20 Fallout Pacific Northwest. Whew, excuse me. Darren Drader, thank you. Darren Drader, the author and roleplay designer, RPG system designer, is running a Fallout 2d20 game and is also part of a new Kickstarter that you can find on there called Reign of Discordia 2nd Edition. We've been talking a lot about how Raven here is hoping to get into the High Riders, bringing our wonderful channel out into outer space. It seems as if Darren is on the exact same wavelength. The Reign of Discordia is designed to adapt the White System from Free League Publishing, as well as D&D 5e, into a fully outer space drama, space opera, combat heavy and roleplay heavy. So if you want to check that out and you're interested in seeing some of the awesome art, 80s style black and white cyberpunk art, as well as the wonderful write-ups and descriptions that have been made by Darren and his team, go ahead and check out the Reign of Discordia 2nd Edition. Now, that comes with some further good news about Kickstarter. Keeping in touch with Rob, who is regretfully not with us right now. He's still feeling quite a bit under the weather, but he has given me another update. Shipments are coming for the Cybernation Uncensored Kickstarter. They're almost done with all of their boxing, all of their labeling. Shipments should actually start arriving very soon. And over here in Taiwan, I found out that the shipments, because he's putting it through a registered company, should actually be here in just a couple of weeks. So soon, I will be getting rid of my horrifying 1d4 Demon Math Rock and replacing it with a Demon Math Rock of Rob's design instead. So that is coming up very, very soon. Now,
I look forward to that one rolling all ones for us.
Yeah. Ones, yeah. Definitely not all fours. So, what we're going to do
That's
now...
what we get now, so...
I know, you guys got a lot of fours last time. The math gods and RNG gods like to poop on us sometimes. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch on over to our player nameplates. We have our players here today. We have Camacho, Minsky, Val, who is absent today, Jianyu, and Murphy. And we're going to have Jianyu read his journal entry from the last date. So, Jianyu, go for it and catch our viewers up.
Journal of Dr. Ho Jianyu, Saturday, October 26, 2110, day 1972. What a strange and wondrous world. We found an old police station that had power, so we took shelter from the ash storm outside. Minsky and I hacked the computer, while the others looted the place. Val, Camacho, and Murphy managed to scavenge some weapons, ammo, and armor, while Minsky and I unlocked the armory. Then Minsky activated a Hermes bot. Murphy and Minsky ran from the building in terror. Minsky disappeared for quite some time, but Murphy was back after a couple minutes. It turned out the robot was programmed as the precinct secretary, and it gave me some snacks. The Hermes recognized my old work ID and reactivated. Bureaucracy never changes. Old records are never destroyed, It took the government more than 3 decades to deactivate my ID. That allowed me access to the maintenance closet where I found a flashlight. We needed one so bad. Things were going really well until Murphy convinced the bot that it was in charge. That was a mistake. The Hermes are highly customizable machines. It re-entered its maintenance alcove, and when it emerged, the Hermes declared itself to be the commissioner and was equipped with combat upgrades. Commissioner Hermes promptly decided to conscript Minsky. It was about then that we all decided it was best to exit and leave the new law enforcement officer to its duties. While it was good to get some additional weapons, armor, and ammo, we're still in desperate need of water. We aren't going to make it much longer, much more than a day or two at most with the water we have. Maybe the river will still have some water.
Right. So we've got our group here of intrepid explorers making their way south. As you can see on our map here, where they have previously been at was... Let me scroll in and zoom in. There we go. Where they have previously been was right up here. They were at the Sun Moon Lake Reservoir. They were at the Sun Moon Lake Resort, and they have started to make their way south. And as they've made their way south, as was mentioned, they ran across an old police station. During this time, it was very, very, ashy outside, literally just raining ash, and our wonderful Minsky ran out of there screaming. If we can get a re-preview of what that scream was like. Perfect.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Doppler effect.
Wasn't it? Shit.
Originally,
There was
yes.
also the
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
So we had our Minsky flying away as quickly as possible, getting a little bit lost in the ash storm, but then returning back. As the group has now left the police station, they have started making their way back south. And Jianyu has a hope. He's heard about river system in the past that goes... what the heck? Sorry, I just got weirded out because for some reason I have some software stuff on here that I don't remember. I'm gonna ignore that for the moment. So our group has started to make their way south in hopes of, as Jianyu said, getting down to this river and a city, village that used to be there called Shuili. And so our players are starting to make their way in that direction. Now, what I'm going to need to do is, since we are at the beginning of a new time period, let me check our time right now because it was getting pretty late in the day. It is now 6 p.m. on Friday, October 26th. And so we're going to roll to see what our new weather is. So let me full screen this up. And our new weather is fun. All right. So as our players are leaving this small police station and making their way south, it starts to drizzle slightly. The ash seems to be getting cleared out of the sky as this very light drizzle starts coming down from the sky itself. Those of you who are human or humanoid, non-robotic, you don't feel any pain from this rain. It does not seem to be acid rain of any kind. It doesn't seem to be blood rain. It just seems to be a light rain that seems to be just polluted, but safe. So yes, light rain falls from the sky. The only issue is that when light rain falls from the sky, we do have a slight issue. Our perception checks and our ranged attacks have a +1 modifier to them. So I've got to add those in. Go. So they'll be slightly more difficult to do. Let me zoom back out. Where is our game at? You guys are at 1 AP for right now. What I would like you all to do, please, is everybody, please roll me a endurance survival check. Oh, Minsky, you don't have to. You're good.
I just like rolling.
Oh, yeah. Just want to feel included. So, Murphy, this is a DV1. You got a crit success. So, do you want a positive event, or do you want to generate some AP for the party since we only have 1 AP right now?
Oh man. I I know the AP is something that we probably want. However, I still have sludge lung, and so I'm not going to trust my ability to generate AP. So I'm going to go for that positive thing, especially with all the foreshadowing that there is. It feels ominous right now, even though it's clearing up a little bit. Yeah, I think we need some good.
All right. So, you want a good event, and so when it comes to the good event, the positive event is that as the lot of you continue heading down this road, you get to a crossroads, and none of you have any idea which road to take to get south to Shui. Nobody has any idea. Jianyu has never been in this area before, but very, very luckily, Murphy notices that on the side of the road there still seems to be what looks to be a sign that was hit by a car or blown over with time, where it has one pointed and it says on there Wudun community is on the left, and then Shui Li is straight. So, you have two choices. You can take left toward the Wudun community, or you can continue straight down 21 and head towards Shuili.
Are there any bones, thugs, or any harmonious noises around here?
No. What you can hear in your surroundings now that it is officially dark is that it's just the light pattering of rain. The disgusting ash that's been descending from the sky is getting washed off of the roads and into the gutters that are on the sides of all of these roads. Your surroundings themselves just seem to be quiet. You don't even really hear the sound of bugs or animals. It's just
Okay.
quiet and rain.
So we don't see any of those things at the crossroads.
Any of what things?
Bone thugs or anything harmonious.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm very confused if there's a reference being made here.
Bone Thugs in Harmony, baby.
It's a music reference.
Yeah.
Okay. I got no idea. Sorry.
I think you were around 5 though, so that's fair.
I've
Is it
watched.
the first of the month?
That is no excuse. I'm the youngest one here.
Yeah.
That's true.
What is this from? I have to know now.
There is a band called Bone Thugs in Harmony, and they have a song called "See You at the Crossroads."
Oh yeah, I have no idea. If my parents didn't listen to it at that time, then I had no idea. My first introduction to my own music was like Linkin Park and System of a Down. So if it's not in that genre,
Fair.
then I have no idea. Sorry.
No, it's okay. There were enough people that got it, and the looks from Minsky were perfect. So
Okay. Good. Good. So we've got our group heading south. Light rain is coming down, and it is October. So here at 6 o'clock, it's getting very, very dark. It looks as if the sun has already set, and the day itself is coming to an end. So what do you guys want to do? You have, again, this crossroad with no bone thugs and no harmony, apparently. You can continue straight going down Route 21, or you can turn left to go into this local community where you might be able to find some kind of shelter, or you can try going down the main road to find shelter. What would you like to do?
Well, it's getting a little bit late. Do you guys think it'd be I don't know if we'll make it to the river tonight. Do we want to check to see if there's shelter over there, or we can set up for the night before heading out in the morning?
That seems reasonable to me.
Alright. So everybody, you could please drop me a perception survival. Please remember that this is increased by 1 dB because of the light rain, so our dB is 2. Minsky is dB 1.
Reroll.
What, you don't want a critical failure?
Absolutely
Same.
not.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll re-roll one as well.
well, John, you might want to re-roll one as well because it's a DB2 and you got a 19. So it looks like a lot of people are going to be spending a lot of AP or a lot of luck right now. Or you can just take the crit fail. It's your call.
How about now?
Okay.
There's far too many crit fails.
All right,
Not
there you
starting
go.
that way.
So Murphy's
That would
got
be 3.
crit success. John, you
Do you have
success.
any negative twos?
We do have some negative 2s
So-
in chat.
I'll take a negative 2.
All
I
right.
will turn that one into a
Thank
I'll
you,
turn that one
Stipple.
into an AP.
All right. So 1 AP.
Thank you, Chuggy.
Oh, not Chuggy, Stink Bomb. Or is Chuggy giving words of encouragement right now? Oh, Chuggy, thank you for
Oh,
the
Chug-
-2. Welcome in, dude.
Yeah.
We miss our Nomad campaign. Oh my god. Oh. That write-up is coming soon. I forgot to mention that. Remind me, Raven, John, Violent, yeah, remind me at the end of the session. Don't forget to mention the Scream Sheet article, because I've already started working on it. He's
Awesome.
so so yeah, there we go. So with the -2, that's a success. Johnny, that's a success. Success. Murphy's got the double success, so you're able to see it, and Minsky's able to see it. The rest of you, you don't really notice much through the rain itself, since it's a DB2. But Minsky, what you notice is that on the left, you notice what looks to be a hotel. And Murphy, looking further north up the road, you notice what looks to be a temple or a smaller church complex. But there are 2 places that the 2 of you can see that may have shelter. The place of worship looks like it's a little bit smaller, but the apartment complex or the hotel looks like it may be a little bit bigger. What do you want to do?
I'm a little wary of the temple. I mean, last time we went to a temple and looted, we had like 6 sessions straight of horrible luck.
And we
It
also had
ended
a toothless.
with Dynamo dying, so
Well,
I'm not really sure what a temple would have to do with any of that, but it sounds like you feel like that does. So I'm amenable to us going to the hotel thingy. I mean, there feels like a risk of there might be more people there, but
Yeah, there's a lot of variables with all those rooms.
yeah. We could maybe do a group sweep of it to see. I mean, does it look like it would take us a long time to sweep it all, or?
Yeah, so 1 second. I'm actually going to pull this up really quick. I've got our Google Maps right now because, again, we are using real life places. Oh
Yes,
man, one of these pictures, I feel so bad for the guy. He's getting attacked by stray dogs. That's fun. Um,
I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like a Motel 6, and another thing if it was a Marriott.
it is nothing like either of those, actually. You will see in just a moment.
Oh.
Give me one
I
second.
was meaning like size-wise.
To say that it's pretty inauspicious if a guy on the Google picture is being attacked.
Well,
Like-
stray dogs they're everywhere in rural Taiwan. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, whew, not a good sign for us.
It wouldn't be up by any chance a love hotel, would it?
No, it is not a love hotel. If you guys want to check out over on Twitch, it's live there on Twitch because I can't save the picture and put it onto our Roll20 because Roll20 is being a pooper. But what you see here is it's a mixture of a hotel and a temple itself. This seems like it was a pretty religious area prior to the Great War, and the temple is mostly faded in color at this point. The colors themselves that once were very beautiful and very vibrant, they are very, very faded now with years and years of neglect, acid rain, blood rain. But the building itself seems to still be intact. A couple of floors tall. It's got areas out in front that were once used as areas to give thanks to ancestors. There's a small fountain, and what you also notice is that if you go further up, there are some places to sleep within the area. So, what would you like to
So,
do?
Check the
so what
hotel.
I'm hearing is it sounds like either way we're going to be staying in a hotel or in a
Temple like.
just one older, less active, and has already been condemned, quote unquote, but could we still potentially be punished per your beliefs?
Well, I mean, it depends on how respectful you are of the place.
Well, I suppose that depends if there's a vending machine.
Well, this is both a temple and a hotel. And so the hotel is in, it would be through the actual temple itself. So you would go through the front and then go upstairs. That's where the sleeping quarters are. And being a hotel, they probably have a vending machine, they have sleeping quarters.
Guess let's go for it. Unless you, I mean, I'll go with what you guys want.
I'll check. I'm voting for the hotel.
Yeah, let's go with the hotel. There's more area there that I mean, I still think that we should do a full sweep of the place to see if there's either anybody there or things we can acquire that haven't already been picked over. But that would also give us a better understanding of our surroundings so that we could maybe set up defenses and not have people surprise us.
Okay, so as a lot of you are walking up to this temple hotel, you can notice on the ground scattered around this space, there's at least 12 dead bodies. People that had probably been there either to pray or had come there after the Great War. People that have been long since dead for decades upon decades. They are bleached skeletons with rags left on their bodies. None of them seem very fresh, and all of them seem to be in different areas of this front temple space, praying to one group or worshiping at another, or one is halfway into that front little pond that was there. But you don't notice or see anybody moving or anything active at the space.
Whichever one is the least decayed, I am going to go poke with my cane.
That would probably be the one that's partway into the pond. So you walk up to this pond itself and you poke it very briefly with the tip of your pimp cane, and you can see that one of the legs just slips back out of the pants itself and falls to the ground, and the rest of it just splashes into this incredibly dirty, murky water.
I walk up to Minsky. You said you had shotgun shells, right?
Yeah. Let me dig them out quick.
I'll
Can
trade
you
you.
hold this for a sec?
Okay.
I hand you my king. And how many do I have?
While he's looking that up, I'm gonna look at John. Hey, do you have any like empty containers that we could, like, if you had two of them, we could use one to get this water, and if with Minsky's permission, we could run this water through him and into the new container, and we could do that more than once to get this sludge-filled water cleaned so that we could have some drinking stuff.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I have 3 plastic bottles.
Hey,
Well, Minsky's. I'm rooting around for shotgun
Yeah.
shells. I'm gonna pull up the fusion cells and I'm gonna trade him.
Cool. Yeah, I've only got 3 shotgun shells, but yeah.
I'll trade you the 6 fusion cells that I have.
Cool beans.
One question about the bodies. Are there any chains on them?
Give me a perception check.
And I will use my flashlight because I know it is dark.
It'll still be
perception,
Give
survival?
me perception survival. It's going to be a DV2 because remember it's also raining, so it's dark and it's raining.
Yeah.
can I assist?
Sure.
All right. Let's hope I get something.
Booyah.
All right. I got 1. So
So you would do the same, and
You
it's
can roll
going to
for
be
your
just
assist?
1 dice. So perception survival.
Perception, survival.
Yep.
And I just roll 1 die?
1 die for assistance. Yep.
Okay.
You're not sure. You don't notice any chains.
all right.
Okay.
Well, that's good enough for me because I don't notice them. I don't think there's any.
So yeah, you guys are trading your gear. You're checking out the bodies, and as you're looking around again, it's just this quiet patter of the rain. Speaking of which, for some reason that sound effect went away, so I'm gonna pull that back up. Give me my sound effects. Still giving me wind. It's still giving me. Where is my rain? Pitter patter.
You said there was a fountain out front.
The fountain's not operable. But
Oh,
yeah, there
okay.
is there was a fountain out front.
Tease.
Sorry.
Overseer's a tease.
Camacho, do you have any empty bottles?
I do.
Yeah, we should probably get all those filled, and then we should start processing them through Minsky, and
As
hopefully.
soon as we find the water source.
Well, it's raining. We should be able to get runoff off the roof or something.
Oh, this is true. Rain gutter.
I mean, it's been raining for a few minutes. Like, the worst of the nasty stuff's already run off.
I mean, there's this pool of water here. It does have a recently deposited leg in it.
Extra
No,
flavor.
it was the majority of the body. The leg fell out. The rest of the body fell in, and it was the one that was
Oh, okay.
the least decayed.
Extra flavor.
Chunky.
But would your port be able to purify said water if we dumped enough in? Might have to do it like a few times if you were willing to allow us to do that.
I mean, it's some nasty water, but I can't taste it, so go for it.
Hey,
Minsky, why are your eyes turning brown? No.
then I will help Jean Yu with his 3 containers, seeing if we can get them full of water. Get them, see how many purified water. I don't want to go just to dirty water, but if we can get it all the way purified, that'd be great. And
Yeah, I figure we'll fill them up with dirty water, get Minsky started on some, fill them up again, and then I think it takes like 10 minutes or something for Minsky.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask, is how much time do you want to be spending doing this?
I mean, I figure we can do other stuff and that we can get Minsky going on that and then kind of look around the temple a little bit and keep refilling him with all the dirty water we've collected.
We leave Murphy in charge of purifying the water.
This just sounds awful.
Oh, yeah, I'll fill up your water hole.
Or is John Yu gonna stay behind?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't leave Murphy in charge of that.
I'll help Porridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so while they're doing that, I'm gonna take a once around the building, kind of survey.
Okay.
Why don't you take my flashlight while we're kind of gathering water? If you're gonna go on, do that.
Walk around like a cop.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, you start doing your patrols. Minsky, how long do you want to spend working on purifying water?
How many bottles do we have?
How many did you have, Camacho?
And one bottle.
All right, that gets us to 4 bottles.
But it's 2 to get to purified.
Two to get to purified, so that would be like we'd have to go through 4 times to fill all those up with purified. So that's like 40 minutes of.
Yeah.
Take that back. I had 2 empty bottles.
I did have 1 empty dirty bottle from the dirty water that I drank, so I'll leave that for the group too.
All right.
So I handed you 2 empty bottles.
2. All right, that gets us to 6. So that's an hour worth of like processing water.
Well, it'd be 50 minutes, wouldn't it? Because that.
We could fill all 6 of them. In that, like, the first set are like easy. The last one, I just have to like dump it in and then refill it, then dump it in, and then wait and get purified water out. Right? Like.
Yeah, I suppose that works.
Oh, there we go. Finally getting some rain. Holy crap, it finally worked. Okay. Yeah. Sirenscape? Ha-ha! Sorry.
So we might spend more time on this than 60 minutes, because I'm just realizing, like, Jianyu is seriously thirsty. So we'll probably be drinking some of this right away.
I will spend as much time on it as everyone else would like to remain outside. Otherwise, we'll just fill up the rest of the bottles and process indoors.
Well, the reason that I'm asking this is because you do have the ability to do this on your own. You can totally just keep going while the rest are going or going to sleep, or you can do it overnight.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a bad idea.
Okay.
We're gonna have to fill up those bottles.
Minsky doesn't want to be alone.
Gotcha.
Well, why don't we fill up our 6 bottles full of dirty water? We'll get you working on the first 3 purified, which will be 30 minutes. We can go in, take a look around, and then maybe we pop back out and we can fill up the remainder and try to finish it out. At least get something for us to drink.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Because I was thirsty when we started. I'm probably dehydrated at this point.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to advance us an hour, and I'm going to say you guys have taken care of that. So it's now 7 o'clock p.m. You guys have taken care of those waters and filling up your thirst. Camacho, what I need you to do is please give me a survival perception check. As you are looking at the grounds, Val is going to be coming with you. So that you're not totally alone.
We have a -2.
We do have a -2, yes. This one
I'll
comes
take
from
it.
Chuggy. Thank you, Chuggy.
Thank you.
Right. So that brings an 18 down to a 16. All right, you do have one success. So as you're looking around the building, what you notice as you're going through or going around the building is that, yeah, the front is definitely designed to be a place of worship. The sides of the building, they have bathrooms, one labeled for men, one labeled for women, one labeled for what is that? The unisex, and then one labeled for family. We're one of the first countries in the world who had unisex bathrooms, so fuck yeah, Taiwan. Woo! Yeah, we've got all of them. So you see a set of bathrooms that are there. You also see what looks to be a staircase in the back that goes up towards what you're assuming is the housing for the hotel in this area. You do not see any movement. You don't see any animals, you don't see any people, but you do continue to find these very old and very desiccated bodies. You notice, as you're walking around, you notice these bodies. There's about 26 of them as you're doing a full round. It's just a bunch of people who've passed over the decades. It was a temple and a hotel.
Any fresh ones?
Nope, they all look desiccated and old. Bones and rags.
Any recent footprints?
You do not notice any recent footprints.
Okay. Continue my walk around the building.
Yep, that's what your check is for. So yeah, you've got that.
Okay.
And you get back up to the front and you see them continuing to work on bottling and consuming and then rebottling and then consuming literally just bottle after bottle of water.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do? We've got an hours passing for this.
Well, Val and I tell these guys and tell the others that there looks to be an entrance towards the back, towards the hotel portion. What we're standing at is the temple portion.
Yes.
So we want to probably go around back.
I will, when my empty water bottle is full of clean water, I'll take it back, and then I'll go with to help investigate and make sure that the area is safe, and maybe do a little scrounging while we're there to see if I can find anything as well.
Okay. So yeah, you're up in this front area. You're gonna scrounge around in the temple area. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not superstitious, but I'm going to err on Jean Yu's superstition, and since he told me the last time they fucked with a temple like that, bad stuff happened for days. So I'm gonna kind of avoid doing anything with the temple and walk around to the side where the the hotel area entrance is and start scouting around over there.
All right. What I'd like you to do is let's find out how difficult is this temple area to actually to search through. So let me roll for our location.
Gonna search the Port of John's.
The Port of John's. Oh my my god, there are so many mixtures on this tool. It takes forever to just get the right one that I need. I need to make a setting for choosing size and location type. That's gonna be my next.
Have the bottles been filled, Jianyu?
Yeah, that's my understanding. So you can mark down yours is purified water.
Okay.
All right, so Murphy, as you're looking around, you can tell that this place looks like it's been scrounged, it's been dealt, and it's been beat up over time. The ground itself is pretty dried out, with mostly like weeds and stuff growing. The bodies themselves are literally skeletons in rags. So the difficulty for searching in this area is a DB3.
Hope you brought our lucky rabbit's foot.
Well, we could do a group search. I mean, so you would probably get more if we searched on our own and like actually succeeded. But if we do a group one, we might be more likely to get something with a high DB like this.
I'm willing to. Yeah, let's pull our resources together and see what we can see.
Sounds good.
All right. So that will be a survival perception, and this is going to be a group test. So one person leads, the rest of you support with DB, or sorry, one dice.
I would like to be the leader of this.
Okay. And
What's
who's
your
going to be
perception
assisting?
survival?
Yep.
My
survival.
perception is 4, my survival is 3, and it's tagged.
You got a 7 and tag. What's yours, Camacho? Because you know you do pretty good too.
9,
Yeah.
5, and 4 tagged.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is hot garbage, so.
Mine's decent but not tagged, and I think the person running it should be tagged because you can roll more dice and you have more chance of getting crit successes. So I'm cool with either of you.
Minsky can, or I mean,
Let's see, what's
Murphy
Val
can lead.
You should probably grab an AP and a -2.
You know what? Yeah, I'll grab an AP and a -2.
Oh damn!
that'll-
Val's got a 10. Perception
Percep-
7, survival
Perception
3.
survival.
Yeah.
But he's
Nice.
not tagged, is he?
No, not tagged, but he's got a 10.
Yeah. See, I have a 10 also, but it's not tagged, and I think we want a person tagged leading
Okay.
it because
No worries.
we might get those double successes.
Yep.
So taking a -2 and an AP gives me 3 dice.
Yep, 3 dice, and you'll have a -2.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh boy!
I will spend the luck to re-roll that one.
Okay. You could spend 2 luck to reroll both of them.
You know what? I will, since we're probably going to be sleeping here in just a moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Remember, folks, luck resets, sleep.
-2s.
That one comes from Other Sandman.
So it at least gets that
more
would
success,
put the
So you've got 2 successes.
You actually has
But with-
3 because the -2 can knock one of those down to a crit.
Yep.
Because the tag.
could knock the 5 down to a tag.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So Murphy, you're able to successfully scrounge around in the area. Go ahead and I'm going to need you to give me one more roll to see which one it's going to be in. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So give me 1d5. The non-existent dice. Is there such thing as a d5?
I rolled d10s divided by 2.
Okay. Alright, so
It's like rolling a
4.
D3 with a 6.
There is a company that makes a bunch of weirdly shaped dice in strange
Okay.
numbers.
So with the 4, you successfully find on the side of the temple, because you don't want to jinx yourself. You find a pile of junk. You find a grand total of 4 junk.
Cool. I hand that to Janu.
Alright, I'll check that.
Stuff.
And it seems as if Jianyu and Camacho and Minsky, I'll even roll one for Val. It seems like nobody else is able to really find anything else of any use.
You know, I'm gonna burn a luck and try that one again.
It looks like Val's able to find something.
Burn and luck too.
Is there -2 or is it mine?
That is yours.
I think it's yours.
Yeah. Alright.
So Val finds another. Val's like, oh, it must be my lucky day, and he picks up 3 caps off the ground.
I'll take a negative. No, I'll take that -2 from Stink Palm.
So congratulations, Logar, you just got 3 caps. Alright, so you're gonna take the -2. That still doesn't help.
Damn it. Alright.
Anyway. Alright, so yeah, it looks as if you guys found some junk and you found some bottle caps. And that was quite literally it around the space. It seems as if it's been ravaged by time. Who would have guessed, huh?
We still found some junk that we can turn into other junk to help us with our junk. So
Yes.
Yep. And we filled up our water.
Yep, and you filled up your water. You
most
got a buttload of
importantly,
water.
we have water.
Yes.
We all have purified water.
Yes. Speaking of
Thank
which,
you, Minsky.
Does
Minsky,
Val have any water bottles?
I don't know. Hold on. Items. No, he gave them all to you guys.
Okay. Cool. I would have hated to like find out he had a bunch of them, and like.
Yeah, he
Comes
has
back like,
he
"Where
has
the hell did you fill mine?"
250 water bottles. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we have
PPE.
250 purified water, and we're going into the water market.
But yeah, he does not have any water bottles. I believe he gave all of those up previously when he was trying to trade for some food. But he does have holy shit, an insane gun. Oh my god.
It's getting crazy.
He has a powerful scoped hunting rifle. 9 damage. Fuck. Alright, don't piss off Val. Got it. So yeah, you guys have checked around like this temple area. You spent over an hour trying to take care of the water and checking around. Do you guys head up to the hotel rooms upstairs above the main temple?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't feel like running into another giant lizard.
Okay. All right.
Oh, before we head up there, I want to say a quick prayer at the temple.
Okay.
Just pop in, say something quick, you know, give my respects, kind of thing.
John, how much luck do you have left?
I got 4 points left.
If you spend me 1 point of luck, I will let you find another box of incense.
Ooh, all right. Yes, I will do that.
All right. You have 6 more incense. You find in a small box next to one of the burning cauldrons.
I needed that.
While Janu's doing that, I'm gonna walk upstairs towards the hotel.
Alright, so what I need all of you to do now is please, what is everybody's, actually, hold on, there should be a way to do this. I'm going to have you guys do something. I'm going to check it on Val's sheet to see if it works first. I would like you all to make a roll for luck, survival. Does that work?
Survival. You should. I've done that before.
Oh my god, it does work. Okay. Everybody, please give me a luck
A
survival.
1 and a 20.
A crit success and a 20. Yes. And he is out of luck. Right, crit success, double success, double success. Okay. Luckily this is a DB2, so.
And
Oh,
I'm
Murphy.
going to use my last 2 luck to re-roll those.
Okay. Minsky, what's up?
Can Val retroactively use those 2 -2s in chat?
That would bring him down to an 18. What is the crit fail DB for DB2?
19.
It's 19? Are you sure? I thought it was 18.
Because DV1 is 20, and then it keeps going down 1 each.
Okay,
step.
okay, yeah. Yes, he can use both of those up. Do you guys want me to use up both of those to fix his crit fail?
I certainly don't mind. He is, after all, a valuable member of the team.
All right, so,
And effective.
Yes, valuable and effective. All right, so both of those he used up, and his number drops to an 18. Okay. And Murphy did a reroll. Holy shit! Congratulations, 2 successes. So yeah, a lot of you get upstairs, and you find that up these stairs, the actual hotel area, there are still some more dead bodies. Again, they are bleached rags of bodies. They've been there for quite some time. There's 4 of them that are on the ground. They seem to be there for quite some time, and each one of them is kind of just huddled up at the tail end of this hallway. But you can see that at the bottom of the pile, or not the pile, but the bottom of the gathering of people, there is a key ring, and on that key ring are the keys to the hotel rooms. That's what our luck survival was for. See if we can get enough keys. And all of you got them. So yes, you find 5 keys for all 5 of the hotel rooms. Congratulations. So do you
Check out some of
guys
these rooms.
want to check the rooms out first? Do you want to 1 person per room? Do you want to double up? What do you want to do?
I think doubling up or
Paper.
even tripling. I don't think it would be a bad idea if we were all in one or maybe in 2 groups of 2. I definitely don't think we should all be alone.
I say we all go together. It's dark. We have 1 flashlight.
Hey,
And I don't need a bed, so that works.
Do you actually sleep at all, or?
Nope.
So yeah, why don't we all take 1 room, and if Minsky would be our
Roving security guard.
yeah, keeping a watch over us. And would
He's distracted at night. Because I'm not sure you've actually succeeded on a roll for night patrol.
would
Yep, that
Minsky
is
be
100% correct.
would Minsky be able to use your flashlight, and would that maybe help him with his night search rolls?
I believe it adds a +1 for perception checks, so yeah.
I'm just saying Minsky, and he's like, terrible roll. He's like making shadow animals and stuff all night.
I mean,
I think I can make a very bad profile of a crab, and that's about it.
It's better than
You
nothing.
could think it's a spider as well.
But no, you get like the buzzsaw, and you're like,
Okay, we
Everybody
proceed to
wakes
sweeping
up.
the rooms.
All right. So so we have 5 keys. There are 5 rooms. Minsky is going to take watch for the night. Do each of you go to your own separate rooms? What are we doing?
I think
Yes.
we all
Let's sweep
share a
them
room.
first.
I'm taking a separate room.
All right. So Camacho, go ahead and roll me a survival luck.
Should we sweep them together before we take rooms?
I would agree to that.
You said survival luck.
Yep. All right, that's what was needed. So DV1 on there. You get to the room, and not only is the room itself, the door itself still seems to be fully functioning, but it also still seems to have a functioning lock on the door. And when you open it up, there is a bed that is inside of the room. Next to that bed, you see what looks to be a small dresser with a lamp, a broken chair, and then another longer wardrobe with another small lamp. The room still seems to be in sleepable condition, and the windows are intact.
Take a sweep of the room. Like, is it just the room, or is there any like a bathroom and or closet and stuff like
There
that?
is no bathroom inside of this room.
In a closet?
Nope. There is a dresser at the end. There is a end table next to the bed.
All right. Put my bag down and start making myself at home.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm just drawing this out. Yeah, I am the best at drawing. Yeah.
That's some real art in there.
No, your name was Simon.
No, it's Michael. Look what I can do.
It's not Pablo.
All right, so Camacho goes into the room, and do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
All right. You see her walk in the room. She just closes it. The rest of you are in the
Jenny, would
hallway, and Val is like, all right, gentlemen, lady, have a wonderful night. He tips his non-existent cowboy hat, and I'm gonna make the same roll. Let's do our luck with survival.
Oh, wait. Before Val, do you and John want to share a room? I think it would be best. No,
He's
walked.
too
Okay.
focused, and he jiggles.
All right.
He jiggles the lock as well, and the key works, and he's able to enter the room. And inside of his room, he finds pretty much an identical setup. It is a bed, a dresser, as well as an end table.
Daniel, would you be willing to share a room?
I'm calling the bed.
I have a sleep container, so I'm okay with that. But I do think that we should sweep the other 3. I got a sleeping bag thingy. I don't know. But I do think that we should sweep all
of them.
3 rooms.
Well, I suspect
Before-
there's a 4th. There's another one that's probably a bathroom. Since there's
Well,
no bathrooms in the rooms.
Since our 2 left and they've taken up beds, I think that we should sweep the remaining ones to make sure there's nobody else here or going to do anything in our sleep. And Minsky, would you be willing to follow along and make sure that have our back while we do this? Or do you want to stay here and watch these doors to make sure nobody tries to break in on them while they're sleeping?
I'll tag along.
Okay.
Right, yeah, let's sweep them.
Yeah. So we'll grab the remaining keys and then go through each of the remaining rooms.
All right. All right. Which one do you want to do first? There is, you see one room here, one door here, one door here, one door over here, and another door over here. So there seems to actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you only found 5 keys.
Let's start with since we're going, let's continue going counterclockwise and start from closest to the farthest.
Right there.
Counterclockwise?
That's what I was
I've never
thinking.
heard of that. Sorry, I had to.
So, yep. I guess I can take point.
All right. So you're going to go to this one down here.
Yeah, I would say I might be a little bit sneakier than you, so let me try to take point, and then
You're definitely
watch my back.
sneakier than I am.
Then yeah, let me take point, and then you and Minsky watch my back just in case.
All right. Go ahead and
All right.
roll
That's
luck survival.
Survival, submit. Oh wait, 2.
All right. You put the key into the lock, and as you turn the lock, the handle itself seems to just kind of fall out of the door. It seems as if it is rotten out, and so the door just kind of just opens up as you pull on it. And what you see inside is this seems to be a storage area. So inside of this storage area, you can see that there are several different shelves that have been emptied out quite some time ago. Empty wrappers on the ground and what look to be rat droppings.
Oh,
There's nothing left in there.
Nothing that you could find. You could try to scavenge something up if you want to, but it would be a DV4.
Yeah.
yeah, it's looking pretty barren. Go to the next one.
Yep. Move on.
In this one, you do not need to make a roll. You open up the door, and as you open up the door, what you can see is there is a what we call here a Japanese-style shower, which is literally you've got a shower nozzle that's connected onto the wall. You've got a drainage hole on the floor, and you have a toilet and a sink. And so this seems to be the cleaning area itself. So there's a shower area, there is a small sink, and then there is a toilet. All right, go ahead and
move on to the next
roll
one.
luck survival.
All right.
Maybe I should be opening these.
Right. So as you open up the door on this one, what you see inside is what looks to be at one point in time a storage area for some of the temple's stuff. And so on the inside of here, you find a large trunk, like one of those steamer trunks that seems to be sealed. You find a desk on the back wall, as well as some paperwork that's on the desk. And you see in the back here a very large wardrobe, very tall wardrobe.
Would it be would it be okay for us to try to get into that chest, John Yu?
I think I'm amenable to that because Jianyu really wants to go rifle through all the papers. He'll read just about anything. Even like, the instructions that come with the prescription or something stupid, So,
Let's make sure the other two rooms are clear, and then we can come back to this.
yeah.
All right, same thing. Luck survival.
Why don't I open the next two of them?
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I want to roll something.
Totally fair. Good luck. And if you need help with it, let me know.
All right, so John, you open the door, and same thing that you had encountered, or sorry, that Camacho had encountered. You see what seems to be. Oh, hold on 1 second. You see what seems to be a bed, a dresser, and a nightstand with a small lamp on it. The door itself is the lock properly works, and you have a window that seems to be intact.
That looks like a good place to sleep. And let's check the last one real quick.
I love how Minsky's just wandering around.
Now that I have a better idea of this layout, if there's another bed, then maybe it would be okay for us to each have our own separate room, because that way Minsky could stay in the middle and watch all the rooms at once.
It looks like he's floated into the bathroom, though, and ignored you.
And hey, I would totally understand if he has incontinent moments.
He's staring in the mirror, like adjusting his hat, like holding his case, like yeah.
I would say.
I gotta squeeze out the last drops of that purified water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go, right down the drain. I would say if we had a cool stat that you could use the mirror to improve your cool stat, but we do not have.
Practicing some dance steps.
All right, last
Loading.
room. Who would like to open up the last room?
I'll go for it. Luck survival.
Yep.
Ah, awesome.
I was just about to say we're overdue for a crit fail.
Yes, you are.
I can't go further. Let's
So
re-roll that one.
okay.
You want to take a -2 on your reroll?
Yeah, why not? If I can. I don't think I have any of mine left in
I
there.
don't.
I'll take a -2.
Other Sandman. Yep, that's all good. All right, so that brings you down to a what is that? 18. So that would bring you down to a 16. So as you open up the door in this last room, what you see is that there is there seems to be a dresser that has continued to exist. Hold on 1 second. It is being so picky with me right now. There we go. Hold on. I swear to God, roll 20. It's getting revenge because it knows we're leaving it. There we go. So as you open up the room itself, what you see is that there is what used to be a frame of a bed inside of this room that has since been pretty much broken and destroyed and used for spare parts, probably turned into junk. There is no nightstand, and there is what seems to be just a dresser with all of the drawers pulled out and a stain of blood, an old stain of dried blood on the top of the dresser.
Let's check out that office real quick.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get into that chest, if that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not down in the temple.
Okay.
All right. So Johnny, you said you wanted to go after the paperwork, and Murphy wanted to go after the steamer trunk.
Yeah.
All right. Gianni, what I need you to do is please give me a intelligence. What would this be?
Intelligence. I don't know. It could be science, maybe barter.
Just give me
Speech, maybe?
intelligence.
Depending on what it is.
Intelligence survival.
Survival.
Yeah. Because this is very, very old paperwork. It's been there for decades.
Ah. I. What's the DV on this?
It's a DB2.
I think I need to use some -2s.
Alright, we have other Sandman and Stink Palms. That is a no-go.
That's no go. No, but then. Alright, here goes the last of my luck. I have 1 point after this.
Crit,
So,
fail, crit, fail.
I'm going to reroll.
I mean,
I'm down to 1 luck now. Intelligence, survival. I have gotten a lot of crits today.
alright, 2 successes.
2 successes.
You're able to discern some of the writing on the paperwork. It seems as if this was dated all the way back to pre-war. People had been writing down like inventories and events, and they had a calendar and all this stuff set up. And you can find what looks to be an inventory, and it says cupboard inventory, and it has a huge amount of listed like foods and sealed goods, and your assumption would most likely be that that was this location right over here that has since been pilfered. It had a very large amount of long storage food that has been pilfered.
Damn.
Other than that, you can't really find anything of any major importance. There's no critical information that's listed.
Cool. Well, he'll enjoy reading it tonight before going to bed anyways.
Okay. And Murphy, you walk up and you realize that this steamer trunk there is locked. Do you know how to lockpick?
Hey, Minsky, could you come in here for a second?
Yeah, sure thing.
Would you be able to cut through this lock?
My friend, that is one of my favorite activities.
Yeah, because I am not privy to the knowledge of the fine arts of doing stuff of that variety, so if you would be so kind, my wonderful robotic sir.
Yeah, the
Alright.
saw fires up.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for your assault. It's a stationary target, so you don't really need to roll a 2-hit. Alright, what is the effect on your saw?
I believe it's piercing 1.
Alright, so that would be, what, 2 damage then? Yes. So yeah, you're able to, and you're able to start cutting into the lock, but it does not seem to cut through this deadbolt. You've done some damage to it,
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just going to keep going then.
though. Okay, go ahead and roll again.
I'm imagining Val right now going, "What the hell?"
All right, another 2 damage, and you cut through it, and part of it just kind of plops off. The big heavy deadbolt on the bottom plops off and falls onto the ground.
You are awesome.
Now, which one of the two of you is going to open it?
I will.
All right, Murphy, roll me 2 combat dice, please.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Inside of this steamer trunk is 2 randomized loot, and so I'm going to roll for oddities and others. You find a well-worn note. So you find a note that looks extremely worn. And the second item, oh my lord, okay. Hold on 1 second. you find a 10mm pistol.
Okay. I have a gun.
The
Any ammo
10
in it?
millimeter pistol has 3 rounds inside of the magazine.
That's useful.
Hey, what's that?
3
10 mil?
rounds. Yeah, it's a 10 mil
I,
with 3 rounds.
I think I've got some ammo for that if you want some.
I wouldn't say no to it.
I hand him 5 10mm rounds.
Wow.
And what do
So
you
that
want to do
puts
with
me at
the
8 total.
oh yeah, that'll be 5, 6, yep, 8.
I see the note. I don't touch it because it looks so well worn. And hey, Zhanyu, there's something here you might want to read, and I don't want to touch it and break it before you look at it first.
all right, I'll take a look at it.
All right. For John, you go ahead and roll me a let's see.
Intelligent survival again?
No. Roll me luck speech.
What speech? I can do that. Is there a -2 that I can use?
Next -2 is from Other Sandman, so yes.
I will take that.
All right, and it was a DV1. So you look in and you can see written in some super old Taiwanese writing. It is not in basic Mandarin. So this is something that pretty much nobody else would have been able to read in the first place. This very well-worn note says it has the writing in old school Taiwanese on it, and it says search under the dragon if ever you need safety.
Ooh. I'm going to tell them what it says.
Search
Now is-
under the dragon if you need safety.
If ever
Now, is
you
there-
need safety.
Is there a dragon like figurine or anything like that in this room? So I suspect it's in the temple.
Inside of the room, you do not see it. Nobody inspected much inside.
I think we should go down and look inside the temple.
Nothing
Okay.
like a little adventure before heading off to, well, not bed, but
It is
Rest
now.
about?
It's 9 p.m., so it's pretty late at night.
Let's go take a quick look down there, see what there might be.
All right. Do you get Val or Camacho? Or do you leave them be?
They left us be, so I'm gonna leave them be.
I don't really want to wake up Camacho. That sounds risky.
All right. I'm going to switch on over to our Google Maps. So if you want to check out the Twitch stream, I'm going to have it right there. Moment.
I am the new holder of the shotgun, so
Yes, you are.
Yeah, hopefully we don't need a shotgun. I mean, what could go wrong with splitting the party?
oh, we don't need
there
any
are 2
unfortunate.
giant lizards.
Yes, there are 2 giant wall dragons. So yeah, you
No
guys,
giant lizard.
You head downstairs and you start looking around, and what you see is that inside the temple, just like it shows on our Twitch stream, because I can't put it on the Roll20. You can see this this beautiful, ornate, snaking dragon-like figure that is there in front of portraits of these faded portraits of what look to be gods at one point.
So, It is safe where the dragon lies. The dragon's on the floor.
Search under the dragon if ever you need safety.
Let's search under the dragon. Let's try to do that.
See if we can find any place where like we can lift something up, or if
Okay. Give me
access
a
or something. I don't know.
perception survival.
Do you want to do it and have me support, or do you want me to do it with you supporting?
Ooh. So I have a 10, but you have a tag.
Yeah.
Why don't I support and you use? We have an AP, don't we? We have 2. Why don't you use an AP and like a minus, and I'll support.
That works. All right, so yeah, I'll take a -2 and use an AP, and it's perception survival.
Yep. All right. So -2 comes from Raven. Thank you, Raven.
And 3 dice.
Swipe an AP from up here, so you guys are down to 1 AP.
Can this be like a group check since we're all looking around?
This is a group check.
All right.
So if you want to contribute, that would be greatly appreciated.
Go ahead and roll if you'd like to contribute. All right. Excellent. John already saw the look on my face when I was like, "Oh shit!" Because yeah, it was a DV4, and you got all 4. So congratulations.
Actually, we got 5 because Murphy took a -2, and that nailed his tag.
Oh, okay. There we go. So DV5 then.
We rocked it.
Congrats. The lot of you start searching around, and finally Minsky zooming in on what looks to be the dragon's mouth itself. Minsky says, "Fellas, this looks like it might be a doorknob, a handle, something." Oh shit.
Oh shit, we lost.
This is actually perfect timing, folks. Camera issues. You can't even see my face right now. There. I'll move over. We're gonna take our bio break real quick, folks. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. Be back shortly. Bye bye. All right, let's go to our bio break. There we go. Please stand by. I'm going to leave our audio live and our mics live. So if you want to chat with our community, go for it. We're going to take a bio break. See you folks in a few.
Danger, you're back.
I am indeed. Can you hear me?
You're back. You're back. You're breaking up. No kidding.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. Like both my monitors went black and then they came back on, but like the programs didn't. And it said that my Radeon software like had an error, and so I restarted. I think something happened with my graphics card. There's probably an update that I need to pull down.
Oh. What kind of graphics card are you using?
I have a Red Dragon, 5800.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a good one. Just yeah. Like I said, that's why I think maybe there was an update or something.
It was a bad omen that you got kicked off.
I don't know about that.
Something ominous since Cap was threatening the demise of our characters.
Had he started talking about what's under the dragon, or
No, we just got to bio break.
okay?
Fairly
wasn't-
good timing.
I wasn't sure.
You know.
Like, did everything cut out as I was talking, or before I started talking, or?
I don't know if we missed anything you said or not.
Okay, because I was talking. So when it all went blank on me, and Camacho had been talking, and then I said, "Oh, I with the -2, I was able to get a critical, and it looks like basically what I typed into chat. My second Discord message after coming back on is roughly what I said, and then I heard that nobody replied, and then I saw that Discord was blank.
Gotcha.
All right, sorry,
So
folks.
did any of that come through, or?
I don't think it came through.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm gonna pop us back on over. Sorry for the delay, folks.
Sorry about the technical difficulties on my end.
These things happen. It's all good. So yeah, there's a handle inside of the dragon's mouth that Minsky was able to successfully point out. What do you guys do?
So with the group thing, did we get enough successes along with my critical to be able to get an AP back?
You still have sludge lung.
Right, but do we have over 3 AP?
Yes, but you were the one with the critical fail or critical success, so you would be unable to generate that AP.
I thought I was able to generate up to 3. I could not generate more than that.
Oh, okay. Then yes, we do get an AP. Let me pop that
I
in.
think if the group AP is over 3, I cannot contribute any more to it.
Yes. All right. You are correct. Yes, thank you.
Yay.
Okay. So there is this handle in the dragon's mouth. What do you want to do?
Who wants to
I'm
be on it?
I'm gonna fist the dragon's mouth and open it.
All right. So you put your hand into the dragon's mouth. You grab this handle and you pull.
Mm-hmm. Firmly but
pull
gently.
out my 38, my pipe pistol, when he's doing this.
I'm not sure if you heard that, so I'm going to play that again. You put your hand in and you pull, and a sound comes from it, and you can see on the inside there is on the inside, as this dragon is able to be lifted up. There's a couple of different things that you can see inside of this stowaway container. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pop these up on our Twitch again. So give me 1 second to Google it really quick.
Woo.
So the first thing that you see on the inside of this is what's known as the Formosa tiger flag, and it looks to be extremely old, but it's not weather beaten or weather worn because it has been in this container for quite some time. So I'm gonna drop that onto our viewer really quick. Boo. Go. Open image, new tab. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that on our Twitch chat. It's a little too big. Still a little too big.
We can see the butt.
Yeah, I want to get the whole thing. Come on. Touch the butt. Oh my god, I cannot get this thing centered correctly. Holy crap. Hold on 1 second, folks. It is being a doozy. There we go. All right, so you see this flag that stands for the Formosan independence, pretty much. This is a very old flag that Jianyu, you immediately would recognize was a frequently a flag used to represent Taiwanese independence, not only from the Chinese but also from the Japanese. And so this was a long-standing flag of independence and the independence movement. And on the inside of this, hollowed-out dragon, you see this flag hanging up, and you also see what looks to be a couple of containers that are inside. Do you open up the containers?
Yeah. Or well, Janu, is it okay for us to open these containers?
I mean, the note says to.
Okay.
This was some sort of independence, like, hideout or something.
Yeah, so you start opening up the containers, and the first container that you open up, it has something that probably none of the three of you have ever experienced, although Minsky's other handy bots may have had this at one point in time that he may have encountered in the past. But one of the things that you find in there is you find a very, very large flamer.
Interesting.
And with it, you find an additional 15 flamer containers, 15 flamer fuel.
I'm not sure any of us can use it, but I could write it down. I have some flamer fuel already, a little bit.
Ooh, I feel like Camacho might like that.
Maybe. Do we want Camacho to have it?
That's a discussion for another time.
All right.
It's a shame we don't still have a cow that we could cook.
Too soon, Murphy.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
I'll substitute any other type of meat in the future if we find something like this again.
I'm gonna pull up the stats on here. Whoever wants to add this in on their sheet, give me 1 second. Page 1.
That falls under energy weapon.
It is under
flamers fall under big.
Big gun.
Under big gun? I thought it was under energy.
Nope. Flamer,
It
big
deals
gun.
energy damage, but
Damage
it's a big
rating
gun.
is 3 combat dice. Damage effects persistent, burst, and spread. Damage type is energy. Fire rate is 4. Range is close. Quality is debilitating, inaccurate, two-handed. Weight is 16. And then cost and rarity are modified because of the Fallout Asia.
I am more than likely not able to even pick it up.
I'm not proficient in that.
I'm not either.
Is Val?
We could strap it to Minsky.
We could strap it to Minsky, if Minsky was amenable to us strapping it to it.
He's
Hey,
already
Minsky,
got.
come over here
Minsky's
for a
already got a
second.
flamer.
Huh?
Minsky's already got a flame attachment, doesn't he?
Laser.
My laser does incendiary damage now on
Oh, okay.
effects.
Ah.
I mean, flamer's one of the attachments that can go on a handy bot. But I'll put it down for now, and we'll figure out what we'll do with it later.
Hold on.
It's a nice toy, but I can't use it.
I can't either.
Yet.
So I'll scribble it down, and then we'll give it to somebody or sell it or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, so many things. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, trying to deal with the situation right now. There we go.
Who knows?
Okay, cool.
My Protectron might be able to use it.
All right. So you find a flamer. You find multiple flamer fuel in there. I believe I said it was 14 fuel.
I think you said 15.
15. Okay, so whoever is adding this into their whatchamacallit, into their inventory.
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure it's
I
clear.
will get that down.
You also find inside of there, additionally, there is a, where is it? You see a sword. You find what looks to be a old school sword.
I wouldn't be opposed to holding on to that.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna copy. I'm just dropping the information on our Discord so you can find them over on there. Copy.
Sweet.
That way I don't have to read all this stuff out every single time. The sword does not come with any ammunition. Sorry.
Darn it.
It's a sword gun. It shoots swords. This is my chainsaw gun. It shoots chainsaws.
It's a shish kebab without any fuel.
You could turn it into a shish kebab if you had the right stuff for it. And so.
Oh, we got a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, a flamethrower and a sword. And the last thing that you see in there is something that none of you recognize at all. You have never seen something like this, but it looks as if it is some kind of explosive. If somebody wants to give me a check to see if they can identify it, it would be intelligence explosives.
Oh, that's me.
So just for the sword, it's rarity 3, 50 money, and £2, or is it £3 or £2?
For the sword, this is actually this is modified. Sorry, so hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me pull this
£3
up.
is the base one in the bulk.
Let me go to equipment.
Yeah, I think rarity is the far right number.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, rarity is the one all the way on the right.
Okay. So weight is the 3.
It is
So-
not modified in my supplement. Melee weapons are not modified in my supplement.
Okay.
The
I am going to
flamer
spend
though
an
is
AP
modified.
for I'm going to spend an AP for this identification, and if there's a -2 I can take, I will do that too.
Okay, let me pull up our -2. Nope, next one is from Stink Palm.
Stupid stink palm always doing that to me. I got 2 successes.
Alright, and our DB to identify this is 3, so you do not know what it is.
I have 1 more luck left.
And what are you trying to identify?
He's trying to identify what this explosive is that's on the inside of this this container.
Oh.
Oh, whoops, dang it.
You do
Alright,
not.
well, got the same exact wrong.
Yep. Yeah.
I'd
so,
help, but Minsky is not particularly familiar with explosives.
Yeah. So there is
Nice.
there's some kind of explosive there. It
I
looks.
need Camacho here.
It looks kind of like a type of like mine. You're not exactly sure. It looks like some kind of explosive, but it's nothing like you've ever seen before. It looks larger, bulkier. It looks a little bit more complex.
Alright, can I tell anything about it? Can I tell if it's armed?
It is not armed. There are
Alright,
no
well then
lights
I will
on it.
take it.
All right. This
take it, and I'll see if-
is it weighs 2 pounds, and what you're going to list down is large unknown mine.
And are these containers the only thing down here, or are there beds, or because it said where the safety is under the dragon, so...
Yes, so if you, Jianyu, if you want to give me a intelligence survival DV0, this will be a way for you to get a little bit of lore and also to generate a little bit of AP. And a critical failure.
Or not.
Jianyu is too distracted by this massive hulking mine that he is attempting to put into his bag to really give a shit about anything else going on right now, including stepping back out. As he steps out of the mouth of this dragon, let's see what happens. Let's roll our hazards obstacles. Oh boy. I am not going to do that one. Okay, I'll do that one. So there we go. As he steps out, it seems as if you guys messing around upstairs and moving around upstairs and opening this thing up, the actual mechanism that is holding the dragon's head up, you can hear as it collapses down onto the two of you who are going through it. So I need both of you right now to give me a athletics agility check. It is going to be a DV2, otherwise you are injured from the falling of this item. Or sorry, the falling of the dragon's mouth as it closes in on you.
Is there a plus or a -2 in chat I can take?
There is a -2 from Stink Palm. You can totally use that.
I would like to use that -2.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Athletics agility.
Okay.
Oof. All right. So both of you get injured. So let me roll my injury. Yay! Nuka 1. Come on over here. Let's give me a roll. All right. So both of you take 2 damage on your leg. So let's see. Actually, let's roll. So Jianyu, you're going to be first because you're the one that tripped. You hurt your left leg, so it's 2 damage straight to your left leg. And Murphy, as you tried to get out, it is 2 damage on your left arm. You try pulling your hand out as quickly as possible, and it closes in on it.
Okay, so because does my armor negate that any?
It will negate it if you have armor on you.
Okay, so
Physical damage.
Physical, yeah.
1 damage.
All right, I take 1 physical also.
And so does that take? So do I put a -1 on my arm and then subtract 1 from my maximum, or?
Oh, don't worry about the hit points on the limbs.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
only
okay.
for power armor.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So Minsky, you're just floating back there, and you see them going through this. They've got out the flamer, this sword, the ammunition, this large unknown explosive, and then Jianyu, being Jianyu, trips over the edge of this thing, and it slams down closed on his leg, and it closes in on Murphy's arm. But you're just floating there and bobbing there.
Can you help us reopen this, please?
Ow.
Ow!
Oh, Jesus, guys. Yeah, are y'all good? Do you need, like, nothing broken?
We're just peachy, you know?
Yeah, the two of you are able to unstick your arm and leg from there without Minsky's assistance.
Oh, okay. Because you said it slammed shut. I wasn't sure if like it slammed shut with us inside, and
Just
now
like
we're
slammed
trapped.
closed on your arm, so it just really fucking
Okay.
hurt.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna lose that fingernail.
Got a band-aid.
It's not gonna help. I appreciate that though. I think we should go to bed now.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right.
And
Yeah,
we have stuff.
this went better than most things lately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all things considered.
Why
it
would you
is-
jinx it like that?
I mean, the dragon tried to eat us, but other than that,
No moss, no moss. Let's carefully get out of here and go to sleep and get away from here before we start singing praises about how well this went. Let's not jinx it.
So it is about 10 o'clock. It's gotten pretty late at night. You two can
Is
choose
the floor-
what room you
real
want
quick?
to do. So,
Was the floor of the temple made of wood?
the floor of the temple is made of like worn down poured concrete.
Is anything in the temple made of wood?
Yes.
Whatever it is, Minsky taps it with his cane 3 times.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, as you guys go back to the stairs as you're heading up, just smart. So yeah, there's 2 rooms left. There's this office room. There is the bathroom. There is the cleared out storage room. There is the room with the ruined bed frame and bloody wardrobe, and there is one room that is regular.
Janu called the room with the bed. I'll take the room with the bloody stump, and I will break out my sleeping roll.
Right. So Johnny, you go into there, and you'll be going into there, and yes, you do have your sleeping roll. All right. Minsky.
And before John goes to bed, I'm going to ask him for his flashlight.
oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Just to keep watch.
Smart. So, Camacho, you've been sitting there for quite some time without doing anything. I'm so sorry. Somebody went to bed early.
No, I settled in and I settled in and went to bed.
Yeah. So, what I need anybody to do, if you are sick right now, is your chance to roll your survival endurance. So, Camacho, are you sick at all?
Nope.
All right, Camacho is fully healed, no hunger, no thirst, going to sleep early. Smart move. We've
Damn,
got.
you probably are feeling good tomorrow.
Yeah,
Now,
Camacho's gonna feel great tomorrow. Murphy, that's a crit fail.
but with that, because this is for sleeping, do I regain my luck before that roll or
Nope.
after that roll?
When you get up.
Okay. Okay.
So your duration is going to increase. You are now at 3 days.
Well,
And Dr. Jianyu, you took the irradiated. Oh wait, no, you took the. You both did. Oh my god,
So
I forgot about that. Hold on one second. Murphy, you took the Yakult. That gives you a chance to roll second chance for this. So go ahead and roll again for your survival endurance test. And Dr. Jianyu took the. Okay, it's still a fail. Dr. Jianyu.
but at least it's not a critical.
Yes. Dr. Jianyu. Oh, you're right. So I will move that back down to just 2. All right. Dr. Jianyu, you took the antibiotics, and it cures
Yes,
at
and
the
that's-
end of the day.
Yeah, so it's going to get rid of my heat flashes. I think it's not going to cure my rad worms that I picked up after
Correct.
the antibiotics.
Yes. So
Yeah.
your heat flashes, they are gone. Get rid of that.
That there.
So the duration though stays at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys are getting
Um,
a night's sleep, so your fatigue goes down to 1.
Does it take just one success to succeed on a disease roll?
Yep.
Do we have -2s? Because I have a 9. A -2 will get me a success.
Nope. Last one was used up.
Damn.
All right.
Go.
So night goes on. Minsky, what I need you to do right now is please roll me a perception survival check, and this is going to be a DV2. With the flashlight, it makes it a DV1.
Did you roll a 3 or a 2?
2.
So is that a DV0 then?
It is not fully perception based.
Cool.
But the flashlight does give you 1 assistance. So you've got it.
Hey, historic moment.
Yes.
Historic moment.
Wow.
So what you
Focus.
notice, again, because it's not fully perception based, over the course of the couple of hours of the night, you don't see anything. There doesn't seem to be any movement. You don't see anything. Eventually, the rain finally clears up. And give me 1 second. I'm actually going to change our sound effects. So the rain finally clears up after a few hours. The night itself goes silent except for the quiet whistling of the wind. And then you start to, as sun is slowly coming up, you start to hear what seems to be a thud, quiet thudding repeatedly from the hotel rooms here in the area. You hear quiet thudding. And Camacho, this is a chance for you as well. Give me a perception survival check.
Give me a second.
No worries. I know you've just been chilling, so you probably closed down your little card. It's all good.
No, it glitched on me.
Ah. Oh, double 6-6, perfect. This pounding, it wakes you up. Jianyu and Murphy, they'd stayed up much later, so the two of them are still sleeping. It's not fully sun up yet. But Minsky, you hear this thudding, and Camacho, you hear this thudding, and both of you can hear it coming from Val's room.
Draw my shotgun and
Quiet thud.
head over to Val's room.
Thud. All right, you get outside and you're standing there next to Minsky. The two of you are there in the hallway, and you can hear this sound of the quiet thudding coming from Val's room.
Look over at Minsky. What's wrong with the gringo?
I don't know. This just started happening. I think there might be something in there. Should probably check on him.
I'm gonna walk over to the door, with my shotgun leveled. I'll knock with the barrel.
You're gonna knock on the door.
Yep, I'll knock on the door with the barrel, like nudge it forward a couple times.
Okay. So you knock
Then
on
call-
the. Oh, go ahead.
And call out for Val. Hey, gringo, is everything okay in there?
All right, you knock on the door with the barrel, and what you hear is the thudding momentarily stops, and you start speaking, and then you hear in response to you talking on the other side of the door.
So you can deal with this. I'll go wake the others, maybe?
Is that what you want to do?
For Val again. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to call out for Val.
All right. We are Minsky. Well, because no, we're going into initiative order now. Val is top initiative order. You call out for Val, and you hear that slamming again at the other side of the door. Give me 1 second. You hear the slamming coming in from the other side of the door, and from there, you can hear that it's not just the sound of a fist. It also seems to be the sound of something along the lines of metal hitting at that door. As it continues pounding back in response. Camacho, what do you do now? It's your turn.
Is there a way to get up on the roof?
You would have to climb back out of this area here, and then try to find a way to climb up. But you could do it. Remember, these are very, very sloped and angled roofs. I'm going to put our visual back up on Twitch for people to see. You could definitely make a jump up from one location to the next, but it would be pretty hard.
Actually, I'm just gonna fall back to Murphy's and John Yu's room, and where Minsky is at, and just confer with them. Don't want to have to shoot Val if I don't have to.
All right. So which room are you heading over to? Are you heading over towards John Yu's or Murphy's?
I thought they both roomed together.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'll go over to Murphy's room.
Right.
Hey, Murph.
Oh, yeah.
Just call out for Murph.
Okay. As you call out, you can hear again. There seems to be additional pounding from the other side of the wall itself, or sorry, of the door itself from Val's room.
Think you got infected when you got grabbed.
Jianyu, you are sleeping right now, so I gotta skip over you for the moment. I'm sorry to say, you are dead asleep still. What are you doing, Minsky?
Oh boy. I'm gonna be going over to knock on John Yu's door.
All right, so you go over.
Is it locked?
Jianyu, would you have locked the door or no?
No.
Okay.
So I'm not paranoid like the rest of them, and I knew Minsky's going to be outside, so...
Yeah, I open that up and I go in and try and shake him awake.
Turn on the buzzsaw next to his ear. Wake up, buddy!
Oh, the fuck!
Alright, so you go into Jianyu's room, and you go in to wake him up. Murphy,
Jianyu, get the fuck up! Something is happening!
What? What's going on?
Murphy, you hear the slams from the door itself. You are sleeping pretty lightly. You hear Camacho's pounding on the door. You're sleeping pretty lightly because you're just in a sleeping bag, and it wakes you up.
What's going on? Hello. Hey, the door's not locked.
I swing the door open. Get up, gringo. There's something wrong with the other gringo.
Which one?
There's only one other gringo.
Yeah.
So something's going on with Val or Jianyu? Which one of us
Val.
is the gringo? Oh, okay. Crap. Is he still in his room?
Yes, and that's a good thing.
Do we want to set a trap? Do we have something that could stop him?
Uh, he's probably a mindless zombie right now. So
Okay.
I
Well,
knocked on his door several times and got no response, and all I hear is banging.
well then I don't think we should just leave him here. I mean, he's probably turned like you said. I think what we might want to do is if we have some sort of uh trap we can set so that we can see if it's really him or if he's turned, and then maybe if we have something that could blow him up.
Oh wait, yeah.
All right,
Did
so
you-
hold on. That's going to be our round.
Yep.
It's now Val's, and is anybody still in the corridor? Camacho, did you enter the room or no?
Yes, I stepped into Murph's room.
And so did Minsky. All right, you do not see what happens, but all four of you can hear what sounds to be the splintering of wood.
Fuck.
And my shit is still in my room. God damn it.
Camacho, it's your turn.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna peek outside.
You look outside. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception survival. Because it's still not quite sunrise. It's still pretty dark. There's only a little bit of illumination. It's going to be a DB1. Alright, you got it. You peek your head around the corner, and what you see is that Val is standing there. You can see him. You can see him standing there. His face itself looks as if some of the black goo, that hard black goo, has popped through his cheeks, through his forehead, and you can see much larger ones coming out from the inside of his boot. It seems as if there's larger ones coming from the inside of his leg that was grabbed the previous night.
I duck back in. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. The gringo's infected.
Fuck.
I close the door.
You close the door.
Yes.
All right, hold on 1 second.
You have something we could rig?
My freaking bag is in my room.
Ah.
As you close the door, you can immediately hear what sounds like very rapid slams of 2 feet hitting the ground together, as it seems as if he is drop kicking the door from the outside.
Is there a window to the other side?
There is a window inside of each of the rooms. 1 second.
Facing the opposite direction, or the
Yeah.
opposite side of the building?
Yeah, facing out. So, hold on 1 moment. I'm putting those on here so you can see them. Window, window, window. Okay, so yeah, that would be the window is this right here.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna want to go to the window, kick it out, see if I can look up top to see if I can work my way to the roof.
All right, so you make your way over to the window and you kick it out. That's going to be your actions and your move for the round. Jianyu, you hear that splintering of wood, and then you hear a loud thump from the middle of the corridor, and then an extremely loud slam as the sound of Val's boots slam into the door next to in the room next door. You can't see what's
That-
going on. You're still in the bed.
That loud thump sounds reminiscent of the girl leaping around, doesn't it?
Are you
Like he
asking
leaped
me, or are you
across.
saying this to
Yeah.
Minsky?
Both?
It sounds a familiar sound of very, very heavy, like jumping or hopping. Yes.
Fuck. Did I hear Camacho yelling about he's infected?
Was the door open when you had yelled that, Camacho, or no?
No, I closed the door, and then I
Yeah,
and
John,
then I
you
said
would
that.
not have
I
heard.
go fuck, oh fuck.
All right. Then I'm gonna have to take a peek and see if I can see Val,
All
because
right.
he's not gonna try to kill Val without knowing that he's infected.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception survival check.
All right. Have we gotten our luck back?
Yes.
All right. Are there any -2s?
Yes, there is one from Other Sandman.
I'm going to snag that because I want.
That's actually a pointless and random.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a
Well, I didn't
pointless
need
and
it.
random. Oh my god! Wow! Yay, dyslexia. All right. So okay. There is now a -2 from Raven. I'm sorry for the
well, I
pointless.
didn't need it in the end.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So double success. You look outside, and I will add your pointless and random in with this. I'm very sorry. My apologies. Yeah, Jianyu looks outside, and as Jianyu is looking outside, he can see Val, standing there at the door. You can see his boot prints on the outside of the door, and it looks as if part of the door has splintered in from his kicking. So he has thoroughly damaged the exterior of that door. You can see, as I said before, there are some of these small black ink spikes poking out from his face, and you can see larger ones poking out through the leather of his boots, where he seems to have been grabbed the previous night. The pointless and random is that as he is standing there, you poke your head out. He immediately, you can see his head after facing the door. It instantaneously cracks 90 degrees, looking over at you, dead in the eyes, and you can see that his eyes are completely blacked over.
All right.
Oh, good. I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah. So, I have a meta question. Is that like common area out there one zone and we're in a different zone?
This is one zone. Actually,
This
no,
whole
this
thing,
should be
like-
2 zones. Hold on one second. Let me fix that. I can... Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So yes, technically he is on the outside zone.
All right. Minsky, I hope you can hit a shot. I need you to shoot this, and I'm going to pull out my "what the fuck is this" mine, and I'm tossing it out in the into that common area because it'll damage the whole zone. And I don't know how to activate it, so I figure a laser gun will do it.
All right. Yeah, it is Minsky's turn now. So Minsky, what are you doing?
Mitsuki's gonna peek out to see why he wants me to blast a mine in the middle of the hallway. Just peek and stay in my zone.
Yeah. So you're just your eye tentacle. The rest of your body is stationary, but your eye tentacle and just kind of pivots and rotates around the corner. And go ahead and roll me a perception check, perception survival. You don't get any new details, but what you do notice as you're looking around, and this is the extension of the pointless and random, so my apologies for jumping over that as well. You see him snap his head over, and as he's looking dead-eyed at Jianyu, you can see that it looks over and it goes. And it starts like somewhat aggressively, like sniffing or growling, or some kind of noise is coming from it as some of the black goo seems to drip out of both its nose and the corner of its mouth.
So I can see the black egg is present.
Yes.
Minsky is... Hey, how high up are we?
You guys are on the second story.
It's like about how many meters or feet?
10 meters? 3 meters? No, 3 meters is 9 feet. Oh yeah, 3 meters is 9 feet. So yeah, about 4 meters.
Minsky crashes through the window.
Damn it! You're not gonna shoot it!
Alright, Minsky immediately crashes through the windows and just smashes through and falls to the first floor. Alright, Murphy, you hear that slamming and you can see the door now is partially indented in. It does not look like it's going to take much else to completely crash through this door. It's old and wood. You see Camacho already over at the window, and then you hear the crash of something flying through a window next door.
I dive through the window. Camacho kicked it out, so...
You're just gonna jump?
Yeah.
Alright. So, okay. We're just jumping the fuck out of the windows. All right. So this is the next step. What I need Minsky to do is please roll me 3 combat dice, and Murphy, please roll me 4 combat dice.
Oh God!
You're an evil overseer.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Wow, okay, so, Minsky, you fly through the window, and you didn't look where you were going, and you immediately hit one of those, like, cement telephone poles right outside. Like, cartoon style, fucking Wile E. Coyote just... And you fall down to the ground as Murphy lands painlessly into a bush next to you.
I chalk it up to my small frame.
Well, yeah, I mean, fucking Minsky's got a pretty thick frame now. He's a thick boy. So, combat dice, is that 3 damage or is that 6 damage? I always mess it up.
That's 3 damage,
yes,
unless
you
it's
have 3
vicious.
diseases.
Minsky, Thunder Thruster, Johnson.
I like this. So it's 1 damage plus damage effect. There is no effect, so it's just 3 damage. 3 damage to... let's roll location. It is 3 damage to your right arm, so one of your pincers. Sorry, one of your arms.
And does damage resistance subtract damage?
Yes, DR reduces damage.
Alright, so I've got DR of 2.
You have DR2? You have DR...
Yeah,
I thought it was
why.
DR1.
Oh, you know what? Well, hold on.
Defense is 1. Your optics have the reinforcement.
That's what it was.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Your
we reinforced
base
the optics.
damage resistance, your base DR, that's how difficult it is to hit you.
Got it.
Your defense is how difficult to hit you. Yes.
Okay. Then I'm mixing those
like
up. Right, yeah. Your defense is how difficult it is to hit you. Your base damage resistance is how much damage you're able to defend from on your base body. So yes, that's 2. So you take 1 damage.
Okay, cool.
So you've dented yourself pretty hard. The next round is Val, and Camacho. What I would like you to do is please do me a favor and roll me luck survival. Camacho.
Okay. Do we have any action points?
We have 2 AP.
Can I take 1?
Up to you.
Go for it.
And -2s.
We have no -2s right now.
Darn it. Okay.
Nice.
I use luck to reroll 2 of those.
So you want to use 2 luck to re-roll the other 2?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this was to find out if that door was going to be able to hold long enough for you to move. You hear another extremely loud slam as this time around, because Jianyu has stuck his head out of the window. You hear a very loud slam, Camacho, as Jianyu, instead of going after your door, jumps to the door that Jianyu is behind. So Jianyu, you see him very quickly just and jump over to where you are at, and now uses a slam to slam into the door that is open and unlocked in front of you. So, give me 1 moment.
I am so fucked.
I've abandoned my boy.
You did abandon
You
your
should
boy.
have shot the mine!
It's a close-range weapon. I would have missed.
I generated 2 AP for those two rolls, right?
You did, and oh god, that is an effect.
2 effects.
Alright, so Jianyu, Val slams into the door in front of you, and the door itself shatters against his body weight, and you are thrown backwards. The 2 effects are, as he slams into the door, it seems as if those spikes that are coming out of him are embedded into the wood of the door. You are knocked back down onto the ground and prone, and you take 2 damage.
Quick barbecue in.
To what location?
That would be to your head. You slam your head into the ground as you are knocked backwards.
I was asleep, so I probably don't have my helmet on. So let's do 2 damage.
Alright, and Val is standing there, literally like partially pinned into the door, and his head again just snaps back over, staring directly at you as he is embedded into the door.
Alright.
That is where we're going to end our session for today, folks.
Oh, you suck!
Oh,
We're going to pick back up here next week with Camacho's turn first up, as Val Jacobs, the infected, is staring down Jianyu, who is now prone with a head injury on the floor. Camacho already ready to jump out the window. Murphy and Minsky nowhere nearby now. Jianyu is facing down against this thing alone.
Except I'm climbing on the roof, not jumping down.
Yes, but you're going out the window. Sorry.
Yes.
I've got a concrete pole up my thruster.
Yes.
Spirit
Thunder
up your
Thruster.
thunder thruster.
So as is already mentioned by Stink Palm in chat, yes, F's in chat for Val. Logar the Ogar, and I wish him all of the best. You are an absolutely excellent player, and I respected the hell out of your work here on stream, but this is actually news including to my players. Logar is going to have to step away from our campaign. He is dealing with some personal stuff going on at home and at work, and so he needs to step away. And as I always say to all of my players, and as I've always preached, mental health comes first. So I told him take as much time as he needs, and he said he needs to fully step away, so the infection got through his boot from the previous night. Logar, my hand is always going to be extended out to you. If you want to come back in and join us at any point in the future, you totally can. But right now, Val is not looking to be on our team's side. That being said, all the best to you, man. Sorry that you were unable to continue playing with us. But these things happen. It's part of life. Now we're going to do our outros, and we're going to head on out of here. We're going to start from the bottom, and I'm not going to forget Violet Neon. Go ahead and start us off.
Hey everyone, it's Violet Neon, the person with the weird computer issue to disappear, but I'm back, and you can find me here every Friday as Murphy, who's going to get the F out of here because he's only known these people for a few days. And make a new adventure with his new robot pal. And yeah, when you can't find me here, I'm on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon.
All right, thank you. Tracy, go for it.
So I'm Tracy, StinkPalm007, and I've been playing Dr. Jianyu, the soon-to-be-dead eccentric scientist. So, yeah, I'll be back next week so I can die first thing. It'll be great.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take the fucker with me if I can.
I'm gonna do the final outro for Logar since Logar is not here. Logar has previously played our wonderful Val, now a very effective tool to use as an NPC. So thank you for setting up such a wonderful character. Good
Damn
build.
faulty internet.
But Logar, you can find him on Instagram. You can find him over on his Twitch channel. All the links.
It looks like he's still talking on the stream.
What?
He is.
What's happening? Can you guys hear me?
Oh no. My computer issue is the black ick of the Discord today.
It's
Twitch is
Dynamo's
still
ghost
running.
that's been haunting his computer.
Cap, we can hear you through the stream, but not
Right,
in
that's been
Discord
haunting
for
his
some
computer.
reason.
Okay, I'll have to figure that out.
You're back. You're back.
Okay, you're back now. You're back now.
Okay. Whatever. Technical issues are stupid.
And now
Hey, and you're
gone
going again.
Johnny Drop, go ahead.
But he's still talking on Twitch.
John, go ahead.
Okay, in the
John.
meantime, I am Johnny Drop over on the Discord, other Sandman3096 in the Twitch chat. You can find me here every Friday, playing your lightly penetrated Nurse Handybot Minsky. Just the tip, though. And you can also check out my SoundCloud at Arxen.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. I've had the pleasure of playing Camacho, your Merc Survivor, at least for this week. Who knows about next week? You can find me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo, and I'm still working on my high riders, so be on the lookout. They're coming. Thank you.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. I figured out what the
I'm
issue
frozen
was.
now.
Yeah, I'm getting some internet lag.
And not anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. I'm going to go cry in the corner. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, I have been GM Capricious Nature, giving a wonderful little twist here. My players were not even aware of that was going to happen. I hope all of you have enjoyed our wonderful session today. You can check out all of our supplements over on Cybernation Uncensored. You can find the perchance generators all over Reddit right now. You can find the other Twitch that I'm involved with every other Saturday over at 2D20 Fallout Pacific Northwest. Check out Darren Drader's wonderful Reign of Discordia 2nd Edition Kickstarter. You can also find the Modifius Discord listed there, and the provider of our opening music was Bass Ape Records with Doom. Folks, have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, praying to the RNG gods and the ttrpg gods and whoever is going to be listening to me up there. I'm hoping that Rob is back in action for tomorrow, so we can go see the wonderful new campaign. Otherwise, if he is not, we will see all of you folks here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel here on Cybernation Uncensored for Fallout Asia. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Cybernation Uncensored.